All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thursday night football between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons, which is bound to be yet another instant classic with these two teams matching up. Panthers, 3-point underdogs. The total is at 43 right now. We got 4 plays that I want to jump into in this video. But first, you guys know in the previous Thursday night football video, I said if that hits 100 likes, I will start next Thursday night video by shotgunning a beer. Well, you guys hit the like button pretty damn hard. Got over, I think, 110 likes. Very successful video. So you know what? We're a man of our word here. We're going to shotgun a beer to start this out. And before I do that, I will say we're going to run it back. If this video gets 100 likes, next Thursday night football video, we'll do the same thing. And maybe it'll become a good luck charm. If you guys have been following me on Twitter for years, dating back to like the OG Celtics days and everything like that, you guys have seen plenty of shotguns. So I don't mind mixing it into the YouTube content now. So, without further ado, why don't we jump into the shotgun bartender. Here we go. We got a Sea Dog Brewing Company Blue Paw. It is their blueberry beer here. I think from Portland, Maine, if I'm not mistaken. 4.7% alcohol. We're gonna jump into it right now. We got a shotgun review. I'm gonna stand up for it actually. See if I can stay in screen. So clean we can do it in a church. You guys know the OGs remember the saying. So clean we can do it in a church. Again, guys, 100 likes, we run this back. Who knows where these picks go after starting the video with a beer shotgun. All right. Uh-oh. Deep breath in, shotgun out. Didn't love that. Kind of loved it at the same time. We got spillage. We got a burp probably on the way, but let's jump into these picks. I'm conflicted. Was that a great thing to do or a bad thing to do? But guys, last week we did have a positive week. We went 4-2 overall. We swept Thursday night football, swept Sunday night football, and then reverse swept Monday night football. We lost all of our picks there, all 2 of them on Monday night football. But guys, before we get into any of the picks here, and if I burp, not my fault. It's the beer's fault here. But if I burp, don't mind it here. We got Sportsline as a sponsor of today's video, guys. Sportsline simulates each and every game 10,000 times. Here it is. Excuse me. 10,000 times. So you guys don't have to do all that painless research. They simulate each and every game 10,000 times. So you get a projected score, projected box score, and they also have Vegas experts on the sites giving their picks as well, guys. So make sure to check out Sportsline. Use the link in the description and use promo code GUYBOSTON. You can get 3 months of Sportsline. That's a quarter of the year, 3 months of Sportsline for just $4.99. Now that we've paid the bills, let's jump into the first play that we have, and it is going to be a lean. I'm going to be leaning Panthers +3 here. Not really because I'm backing the Panthers, because I think this Panthers team is good. I mean, they are literally not good. From the quarterback injuries to the who knows who's starting type of game, this Panthers team kind of stinks. But so do the Falcons. And this is a divisional game played on a Thursday night primetime slot where we've historically this season had terrible games, right? So I'm going to go with the Panthers getting a field goal here for the points. It is just a lean. Keep an eye on the pinned comment to see if it becomes a final play. I don't totally love it. Just like I told you with the Saints last week, I was like, we're leaning Saints plus the points. Never pulled the trigger on it, and look what happened. The Saints got beat. So, if it's a lean, do your own research before tailing it or riding with it or that type of thing. But as of right now, I just like the fact that this is a divisional game in a Thursday night football slot that we've seen some close, ugly games, right? And you're getting a possession field goal here, +3 for the Panthers. So that is where we go with our first pick. Our second pick here is going to be a player prop, and it's Tommy Tremble, which is an amazing name. The tight end for the Panthers, big body. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5", maybe I think 6'4", 250. And he's kind of started to, I was going to say he's breaking out this season. He's not, but he's had a decent few games in a row here. We have his over 12.5 receiving yards. He's hit this in 2 out of his last 3 games, 29 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, he had 17, and he had 11 yards last week in the week that he missed it here. I think that he is starting to get more and more targets in the last couple games. He's got 4 targets here. And he's a big body. They can they can have him go on a seam, and he can hit this over in one catch. So Tommy Tremble here, 12.5 receiving yards. We're looking at the over in this one. This Falcons defense and this Falcons pass defense is nothing at all. And that kind of comes into play with our last player prop that we're looking at as well. But let's move on to the next pick. We have Drake London, anytime touchdown. Now, Drake London has yet to really score since week 3? He scored in back-to-back weeks, week 2 and week 3. Week 2 and week 3, I believe, and he hasn't really scored since, but we're looking at volume here, and obviously both of these teams, the defense is nothing to, be impressed by, and looking at last week when they played the Chargers, he had 5 red zone targets. 5 red zone targets. He's also a guy that can have a deep ball for a touchdown as well. So the fact that we have the volume coming out of last week, I'm liking what I see. I also think Mariota probably has a decent game against this Panthers defense like he did when they played a few weeks back. That was his best game of the season. So I like Drake London to punch in at one point in this game. You're getting like close to plus 200 odds on most books. So I think that this is definitely a viable play, guys. And then the last one we're looking at here is going to be another anytime touchdown score. It's going to be DJ Moore. DJ Moore has 2 touchdowns in the last 3 weeks. He didn't have one last week, but prior to that, he had one against Tampa Bay and then one against Atlanta. We've seen him go and catch those deep balls. What was the game? Was it the Atlanta game that he dropped the pass and then caught the next one, a big heroic catch to go on there and push that game forward? But really, when I look at this, I look at wide receivers against the Falcons, and the Falcons letting up the second most touchdowns to wide receivers this season. Both of these teams' secondaries are, again, nothing that I'm impressed by. Their defenses overall, I'm not impressed by. That's why we have 2 touchdown scorers here from the wide receiver position. But that is going to wrap it up, guys, for the video. Hopefully you appreciate the little shotgun charade there. I know that, I'm feeling it right now. I feel like I could burp 10,000 times, but I held it together for the video. So if you guys are still watching at this point, use that hashtag ride of the day in the comments, and I'll be jumping on board with one person's play in the comments, guys, and you guys will get a shout out in the next Thursday night video. And again, run up the like button. 100 likes, and we'll be starting next video with another shotgun. We'll try and beat the time. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Peace out.